Okay, now I am back. How are you all doing today? Guys, soon? Here's the last one. Hope the last video wasn't too long. Kind of pissed, like my first ever actual YouTube video. By the way, you haven't seen yet, check out my darkness videos. I'm the main character from the first person view.
My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Sneak into the lighthouse, huh? Well. The beach has smoke is spoken. By the way, the color is sort of off, I just noticed. Like you saw his skin was a little bit, I'm not too sure if that was just like how the camera looks, but it was like that. Sly's skin is more grayish. It's a little bit of extra coloration than camera. So keep that in mind. Don't complain about it. Hopping on my logs with spiky logs. By the way, if you're curious how we learned all those moves, play the first game. I'm only doing this playthrough, okay? What the hell? That was weird.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery arpeggios coming to pick up?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your mom?
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson.
John Bisson. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Need to get a picture of you. Thank you.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Right, I have this kind of service, this right here.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. When the
By the way, the
clockwork talons
camera
as
is
a
not
trophy,
turned, it's
we'd
just
be
how they make the
fools not to
slideshow.
participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable.
Well, by the way, I'm
Now,
curious,
we're
how
all
do you
aware
get
that
those pictures?
Arpeggio's
Like,
blip is coming to
future
pick up another
tense.
battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array.
Jerry-rig? You really
It's
just
a
used that term.
challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Oh, I'm only freaking 13, so if I mess up any form of term, just please don't get upset at me. I just finished the 7th grade, okay? Literally, I graduated 7th grade yesterday, so yeah. So let's see what we have here. Medium nugget. Every single time I get one of those, I get a chicken nugget. Okay, there we go. This is my favorite mission. For some reason, like game bug, it's like every single time. By the way, I'm inspiring DSP to play this. So somebody, if you know DSP, just Darkside Pharaoh, look at his channel if you haven't already watched it. But listen, if somebody knows DSP, just please send them a message to play this game, or at least watch this. I'm begging DSP. I'm trying to get his attention by doing this.
Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut
I made a joke about global warming.
If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the bug.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
Here's the move learned in slide 1. By the way, play the game if you have not already played it. I played all 3 games at least 6 times each. So please do me a favor. By the way, so please do me a favor and play our game. If you have any questions, you know what? You just leave a comment. Do me a favor and don't get all upset about it. Like, where do you learn those moves? You know what I'm saying? He's a raccoon and all, but where do you learn those moves? You know what? Just do us all a big favor, a big grand favor, and just shut your mouth because it's gonna be a long playthrough, especially this level. I don't know. I really never knew what the purpose of coming up here was. You know, oh yeah, over to that side from it, yeah.
Attention all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady
By the way, the orange bar underneath the health bar up there in the corner, the orange one, that's a special effects bar. Like if I do this, it lowers. Like basically, I have a couple special effects. A couple special things. By the way, I really want to get this one. It's the one right next to the one I'm highlighted right here. I really want to get that. I think I want to make that out too.
Once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain.
His health bar is one above it, the blue thing.
Sit still and enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean,
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window.
Oh, there's the ladder. Okay, here we go. Hello, people. By the way, the slice symbol gets blurry. Even though this is HD, for some reason the slice symbol
Now
gets
to get
blurry.
that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
The voice is so low, you can barely hear it. But that's what subtitles are there for. What is this? Walk up here, very dangerous by the way. It's like dragon dig or something. Ah! You saw that shit? Yeah. This game fucked me up. It's bullshit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Suck it. There we go. Wow. Could that be any farther away? Okay. Oh. Just get out. Look at these damn birds. Son of a gun. Son of a whore. Look a log. By the way, the only reason I'm playing a PS2 game is because my PS3 is in this room, and my Xbox is up on this big shelf. I was just really annoying to get at. Could do some Black Ops in a little while or something, I don't know, but I'm not really the best player at that, so just get off of this. One thing I don't get is why can't it just adjust? That's weird. What the hell? Ah, get away! I have on the way home. Yeah, you freaking can here. Walk up. Go around here.
Stand clear, Slide. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
A woolly mammoth got unfrozen, and then about 2 seconds later he runs back into the water and freezes again. Kind of a dumb aspect when you think about it. You know, I'm just gonna run away over here and be an idiot, attracting any guard attention that comes around me. You dare blow that horn. I'm a horse. Are you freaking kidding me? Now I wish there was a mini map on this game. It would make it oh so good. Just a mini map. What is expecting? Oh, there we go.
Wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you can snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array.
Now this mission coming up is the most annoying thing ever.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
Somewhere. Look in there. Hello. PlayStation 3 controller.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Luckily, they don't get detected when you jab a gigantic stick in their mouths. I know it sounded weird. I just deal with it. That's the way I am, boy. Open up your mouth, open it up. The doctor's here. Call the doctor, boys. Oh, what was that? The doctor's here. Sorry, oh, you see a bear's face. It's like so surprised in the corner of the screen. Damn door. Open it up. Open up that door. Thank you. You know, it's so weird. The bears are asleep and they don't wake up to a gigantic. Go, open up your mouth. Open up your mouth. Thank you. Now this part of the game is the most annoying thing ever. Get this, they're perfectly asleep. And look what they can't hear. This shit. Look at this. We're clicking on ice 2 feet away from them. And pieces of ice 2 feet away from them. Sounds like an ice pick. and they'll get woken up by the sound of a little crack on the ice, or they'll get waken up by this. You can't wake them up like at this. I really hate that. Well, we're waiting. And if I get caught doing this, then you're upset. Then we know Caprio when he didn't get his movie deal. No, I'm just kidding. I just made that up. I don't even know what I'm talking
Only you
about.
could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Of course it doesn't wake them up. I mean, it's so obvious. Like slinging of noises, breaking off walls, but a little crack in the ice will wake them up. I mean, so obvious.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bisson's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
Well guys, I'm not so sure how this sounds going to try out on YouTube, but, you know. Shit. Formation. I'm partying.